Hey basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more news from the Golden State Warriors, but before that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. Warriors executive has drastic opinion on Chris Paul trade. Many in the NBA world were shocked when Warriors GM Mike Dunleavy Jr. traded Jordan Poole for Chris Paul. The team had just signed Poole to a 4-year, $128 million deal and saw all-star potential in him, and they traded him for a huge experiment in Chris Paul. Even though it seemed like a shocking trade, Mike Dunleavy Jr. didn't think it was that hard of a decision. During an interview on the Jim Rome Show, Warriors GM Mike Dunleavy Jr. gave a shocking opinion on trading Jordan Poole for Chris Paul. For us to turn around next year and go back out and feel like we have a chance to compete for a championship with whatever that is, 5, 6, 7 teams, that's all you can ask for, Dunleavy said. And we feel like Chris enhances that. And so to make the move made a ton of sense. It was a big swing and you could say or whatever, but for me it was honestly a pretty easy move. To call trading a potential all-star in Jordan Poole for an 18-year veteran Chris Paul that is clearly an X-factor an easy move is a very interesting choice of words by the Warriors GM. Only time will tell if the move will actually work for the Warriors, but it's certainly going to be a controversial one if it doesn't. Chris Paul's place at 22nd in point guard rankings is blatant disrespect to who the new Golden State Warriors maestro has been in the past. There's plenty of uncertainty surrounding Paul's fit with his new team, not aided by the man himself who has thus far seemed resistance to the idea of a sixth-man role. That, and the contrasting on-court styles of Paul and the Warriors, has led to Urbina's summarization of the 12-time All-Star heading into next season. Even from purely a basketball standpoint, this fit is far from perfect, as Paul is a pick-and-roll maestro while the current iteration of the Warriors has been hesitant to run all that much traditional pick-and-roll. If not for all this uncertainty surrounding his new team situation, Paul might have ranked higher on this list himself, Urbina wrote. While there are understandable and genuine concerns on Paul's fit with the franchise, ranking him 22nd perhaps doesn't appreciate his historical ability to go in and make teams better right from the start. Whether that's been at championship contending teams like the Houston Rockets or Phoenix Suns, or rebuilding younger teams like the Oklahoma City Thunder, the point guard has managed to alleviate concerns from early in his tenure at various teams.